So yesterday, the Supreme Court knocked down Florida's request to enact their own immigration law. So the lower court already blocked the immigration law. Now yesterday, the Supreme Court blocked it. Actually, Ron DeSantis and our Attorney General here in Florida wanted to start their own immigration laws. Just like they wanted to start their own Florida Doge, they had their own Florida immigration laws. They had a couple of, basically they want harder penalties on immigrants. The Florida law, what they're looking to do is to make it a state crime for you to enter into the U.S. and then enter to Florida illegally. So if you enter into Florida illegally after entering the U.S. illegally, they want to stipulate harder crimes on you in the state of Florida. So the state of Florida wants to can on illegal entry and re-entry. They want to increase some of the laws, such like a misdemeanor, like a petty theft would become a felony. You would do 5 years in prison, $5,000. So they rather spend our tax money on paying on a prisoner for 5 years plus an additional $5,000 rather than treating it like a regular misdemeanor crime. They want to add mandatory death penalties for any type of children crimes or murders or unalivings. But I mean, we got a whole Epstein file full of children crimes going on, and ain't no charges on that, but okay. And it was in Florida too with Epstein, but okay, we're gonna stick to Florida though and what they're trying to do with the new immigration laws. Now the thing that stuck out to me was in-state tuition, because I don't see how you go to school from kindergarten, elementary, high school, make it to college, and you get in-state tuition, but you're undocumented or illegal. So I don't understand how you make it through public school, public or private school in the state of Florida illegally. Really, it's a money ploy, because if you know they're undocumented and illegal, then how do you get into college? But you let them in college because you know they got to get a loan and they got to pay that loan back. There's just more ways to get money off these, more ways to get money off the immigrants. But again, they want to take away in-state tuition. I don't understand how you're illegal and you get in-state tuition. Now, another thing that pops out to me, they want increased law authority. Basically, they want the right to pull you over just because you're brown or Hispanic, to detain you, arrest you, go through all this stuff with no due process just because of the way you look. Period, point blank. They want the right to do whatever they can just because they suspect something. I mean, they're already doing that to us, but they want to put it basically on pen and paper as a law towards the immigrants. But again, that's what Ron DeSantis and our Attorney General here in Florida was trying to do. Supreme Court denied it, lower courts denied it. So hey, we're just gonna keep the regular Trump administration immigration laws.